But now let's talk about Champions League for a little bit.
Champions League. All right, so I'm gonna be straight off. I didn't watch the last two games of Barca and PSG.
We're doing a preview on the next game anyway. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm saying I watched them United. I mean the my team, obviously.
Yes.
My true team.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game. I'm gonna start off with PSG and Barcelona. When I watched that game, obviously I didn't watch the game. When I watched the highlights, highlights are not the like. Doesn't define the game, so I don't know. Maybe you watch it, you can tell me. But I want to say that because you had a point. You said that you think PSG was going to win because Barca was a bunch of young people, right?
A bunch of kids and Ter Stegen is what I said.
Yes, and from what I saw, those kids actually played as a team. And from what I saw with PSG, I did not see that. I seen a couple of individual brilliance. You know what I mean?
And one man who was nowhere to be found.
Exactly.
One Ninja Turtle.
Exactly. So I can see Barcelona, if they keep that up and nothing changes for PSG, they come up with the same tactics. I can see Barcelona pulling that off 100%.
Yeah. Like I just literally said it's Ter Stegen and a bunch of kids.
Yeah, but they played collectively good, in my opinion.
They did shut me the hell up, man. They played really good. Granted, the person who scored, Christensen, he's not exactly a kid, you know. But again, I was speaking like hyperbolically about it. But anyway, I stand by what I said. By the way, it literally is just Ter Stegen and a bunch of kids. But they played really, really well, and they caught PSG on an off night because Mbappe was nowhere to be found.
Not at all. Dembele had some good individual brilliance, like I said, and it led to a goal, but. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they did there. I don't know what was wrong, but
definitely would be an upset if they can hold it out at Camp Nou. Upset.
Yeah. So, and then I want to say Madrid and.
Wait, before we get to that, let's talk about Atletico and Dortmund before we get to that.
I didn't watch this game.
I did watch this game. Man, Dortmund, they had the Liverpool start. Man, they just, they were not. No rhythm, none of that. Atletico were boss in the game, first 45. It's tough for me to even think about shots that Dortmund had in the first couple minutes. But then they kind of took their foot. That's the story of the game, basically. They took the foot off the gas, and Dortmund came rushing right back in there. They were creating chances. They take out Füllkrug, who was having a really, really quiet game. Didn't have much to add to the game. Haller comes in and he gets a goal. Granted, like a real poacher's goal, but a goal is a goal. And now they go back into the freaking what's Dortmund Stadium called?
I don't know. Actually,
I just know it as the yellow wall. They go back to the yellow wall and with the opportunity to get something out this game, and they're only down 1. But it looked like for half of the first half of the game that they could have gone down 3 or 4. And it looked like the defenders, who are, I'm pretty sure they're all pretty old as in football terms. But they were getting outplayed by Atletico, and honestly, the first half it looked like they weren't even on the field. But they have an opportunity to go back to Dortmund and to get something from this game. Do I think that they can pull it out against Atletico? We'll see. We'll talk about it in a little bit, but horrible start for the game for them. And then at the end, they really, really brought the Dukes out and started swinging.
Westfalen, I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's the stadium.
Yes.
You're German. You're
German. I Signal Iduna Park. Come on.
No. This one. Come on, man.
Westfalen Stadion.
Hey, there we go. There's the German in you.
Yeah, whatever. All right, but those are the two games that I would say were in the back burner.
Yeah,
for this
100%.
Particular round. Arsenal and Bayern Munich.
I didn't watch this game either because I was torn between watching either this one or the Madrid one.
That's one of the things that I hate. You had to pick one
or the other.
You had to pick. Obviously, I have not obviously, but I had the ability to watch the replay.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you can tell me the Arsenal game because I didn't watch it.
Yeah, man. What do you want me to speak? You want me to speak good about Arsenal?
No, Did they play good? I don't know what happened.
They played okay. Played okay.
I think they were winning, or no, it was draw at first half. They were winning and then they got scored on. Gnabry, I think, scored.
I
Saka
don't know.
scored, and then Gnabry.
Literally, all Arsenal games, I literally just throw
tune out. Why?
because I just literally just throw all that memory into the freaking trash bin, the recycling bin.
No, you got but 30 days and then it recycles.
No, my mind don't work like that.
Damn, that's crazy.
Especially with Arsenal, it don't work like that. But I would like to say, you didn't respond to that thing Mikey put in the chat. That penalty from Gabriel.
Oh yeah, I seen it. So if I gotta see the full context. No. I gotta see the full context. That's why I didn't comment.
Let me explain to the viewers. So this is late in the game, very late in the game. Goal kick, Raya, right? He places the ball down and he passes it, and the ref blows his whistle. But prior to that, he blows his whistle like "hurry up," right? To say "hurry up."
Okay.
He puts the ball down and he passes. And then Gabriel grabs the ball with his hands, places it down, and passes it. And Thomas Tuchel, he's not very happy about this after the game. He says that is obviously a penalty. And that the ref said he's not going to give it because that's a grade school type of foul that he's not going to give in the Champions League quarterfinals. I feel like a foul is a foul, whether it's grade school or not. And that's the way the game should be refereed. It's not about like whether it's grade school or not. It's about, is it a foul or not? Is he handling the ball? And
yeah, there's no grade school about fouls. Fouls is foul at the end of the day.
Yeah,
handball is a handball.
Maybe grade school is what he meant. Is like, oh, that's like
childish. But it's still a foul nonetheless.
It is still a foul.
Did the let's say Bayern Munich fans or players make a fuss of it when it happened? Or
do they have to make a fuss of it for it to count?
I mean,
No. Okay, that goes back to another question, right? About people with who like hate the people who died, right? Do they gotta make a fuss for it to be a foul? Do they
No, I see your point.
Like a foul is a foul, whether they catch it or not. It should be a foul, right?
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I wanted to see the full context of the video, not just the 30 seconds. But based on what I saw, that was a foul, and it should have been a penalty. But I feel like he didn't want to. I feel like he didn't want to destroy.
Very quiet when he put down the chat.
I don't think he wanted to destroy the quality of the game by giving that out. But
nonsense.
Yeah, if it was the other way around, I would want a penalty.
Nonsense.
I want a penalty, so it was a penalty. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know why he gave it. So I mean, I know why he gave it because he said, and his reason I disagree with. So
yeah, Tuchel was not happy after the game.
It finished 2-2, right?
Yeah. Harry Kane penalty. He scored the most goals against Arsenal at their home stadium. Interesting.
Deserved penalty? I didn't see it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. All right, so now we'll talk about the big one. Real Madrid versus Man City. 3-3. 3-3. What a game.
It started off amazing. I couldn't even see the first goal because I was trying to shuffle and find channels to watch it because I didn't have it at the time. But when I did, they were losing, and I was like, "What? What the hell?" Pissed. But then we just.
Right, it took 34 seconds.
Exactly.
I don't blame you. I would still be trying to find the channel too.
Yeah, I know. Because you put the eyes emojis, and I was like, damn, what happened? I didn't know what the hell happened.
And then you finally got to the
game. I was like, what the hell?
Nah, I put the eyes emoji because I had seen this graphic that said that 4 players to watch because they were on the hot block for having multiple yellow cards and having a suspension. And Tchouameni, he gets a yellow card 34 seconds into the game. And then Bernardo Silva out of nowhere, it
doesn't get nothing, man.
He just, like Thierry Henry said, 2 on the ball, 2 on the wall. But they just need 1 person on the wall, and then Bernardo Silva was like, you know what? Let me test it out, and then he won the lottery. He won the lottery.
Yeah. And then Real Madrid literally answered in Real Madrid fashion, scored 2 back. Amazing. And then I'd say the goals that City scored were preventable. Especially after. I think it was preventable. Gabriel did score a banger, but it was preventable.
Gvardiol.
Whatever. The second
and
goal,
Foden.
the
and
second goal was definitely preventable because it was
Yes.
the same thing as
Yes.
same thing as the first, just a
Yeah.
different angle.
Yeah, I did.
You know what I mean?
I did when I did hit you up like, yo, that is a very similar goal.
Yeah, it
that
was
came from a very similar area,
just
like right outside
opposite.
the D,
Same spot, just opposite.
right
Yeah.
outside the D of the 18, and then
And it's just like how Mikey said, it was just a lack of a true defensive mid. That's
yeah,
what it
because
was.
they're playing him in center back.
Exactly.
Because they're playing him at center back.
Exactly.
And
If he was playing that would not happen. Like maybe once, but twice, no. And
Yeah,
I was
the
kind
real
of disheartened.
tacticianer, man.
I was kind of disheartened to see that because I follow Madrid, obviously that's my team. They didn't play what's his name, Eric Militao at that game that they won against Mallorca, because I thought that like, for example, like if he plays, he can get like match fitness for the Champions League game, but he did not. So I don't even think he's going to play the next game as well. So they're going to have to pay Tchouaméni as back. So we won't again have a proper defensive mid, which I think we need for
one
Man City.
positive thing I will say is that one positive for you guys and one negative for City. Rudiger, what a game, man. He was
on lock.
Yeah, he kept Haaland on lock. But City, again, they were doing this weird thing where they weren't giving Haaland the ball.
I don't know if it's City.
Well, sorry.
Do you think that he's overrated? No, I think it's a valid question to ask.
I know you think it's a valid question to ask.
It's a valid question to ask.
I will say that when he did have the ball, he lost it. He lost his dribbles like half the times.
Yeah.
But he had 15 touches in 19 minutes, 13 touches in 90 minutes. That's not a lot, especially for a striker of Haaland's quality, especially where he was getting the touches to, like after tracking back and getting a tackle in on not Asensio, Carvajal on that left side. He literally tracks back and he stamps him, and that counts as a touch. He wasn't getting a lot of service, and that was a little disheartening for them. But good for you guys that Rudiger was really out there. Kamavinga he was really out there with you guys too. He was out there for you guys.
It's gonna be tough because we're gonna play an Etihad next, but we'll see what happens.
It's the Etihad.
Yeah, but I don't think a lot of teams go there and score a lot.
It's the Etihad.
Yeah, no facts, right? Not for that game. That game's gonna be lit. I still think we have enough to carry through and get.
Yeah,
the
might be
result.
some Man United fans after that game. Like, oh, this could have been us.
Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. That's just wild.
Yeah, football can be cruel like that.
That's just wild. The fact that it could have been us when you lost to Galatasaray. And then Galatasaray loses to who? What was it again? Some weird team.
Yeah, man. I would anything about that game that we can talk about the players, about the way they lined up against each other.
I mean, other than the fact that Madrid lined up with Tchouaméni at the back, there's not really much to say. I think Turbin Lunin. Sorry, Turbin's the.
He had a good couple saves.
He has a great couple saves, and wow, what a guy, man! What a guy to fill in the shoes of Courtois being injured.
And I think Courtois is he fit? He's fit, but Lunin's keeping him out right now.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm not going to risk it for a Champions League aggravate the injury and just hang it out and start next season. But what a guy, man! What a guy! He's holding it down the floor, and any team that gets him he deserves a start. Like, I wouldn't be mad if we sell him, and
You don't think he has a spot at the club?
Nah, I think it's Courtois.
You don't think Courtois is kind of like, hey man, we're about to Casillas you?
Nah, no way.
That was a one-time thing.
I don't even think he's better than Courtois. Even though he's having an amazing season, I don't think he's at that level yet.
You can play with his feet.
He could be there.
You can play with his feet.
Yeah, I mean, I guess depends on the coach. Maybe if your boy comes back to Madrid.
Your boy,
Javi.
Stop
Who knows? Who knows?
He's your boy too.
Yeah, he is actually. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so why you gotta be my boy?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Your take gave you the credit.
Oh, thank you. But that was that game. That game was lit.
Yeah, it was what a final should look like. To be honest.
Yeah. That game was, and City were playing extremely high in that game.
They were, but I expected that, to be honest.
Yeah, but you guys just sat back, ate that shit.
Yeah.
And Rodrigo is just he capitalized on that so easily. Did Vini score one? I feel like Vini had a quiet
No, he
game.
didn't go, but he assisted to Rodrigo. But he didn't.
But I feel that was a good assist. No,
It was-
Val,
it was-
not Val.
No, it was Vinny who gave that assist to
No,
Rodri.
it wasn't. Was it?
It was Vinny. Yeah, he shoved it down the line. Vinny was and Rodri run down the line.
Well, for the third goal for Madrid, what a banger!
yeah, Valverde.
That
yeah.
he
got a bullet of a shot, to be
assisted
honest.
that goal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So then he assisted 2 goals.
yeah, I know, but it seemed like he was quiet. But now that I think about it, it's just like he had his fingerprints all over the game.
For a team that doesn't have a proper striker, or they play a lot of times with no proper striker, they actually performed really well up top. I know, obviously, when you have like a creativity of Bellingham, Rodri, and
Oh, bro, I gotta talk about this, man. Rodri sucked that game.
he scored a goal.
Rodri,
Yeah.
not Rodrigo. Rodri.
Okay. Yeah, I was
Rodri.
like, scored a goal. He's
No,
only,
on City, he sucked that game. He sucked that game.
yeah,
Like, he
I don't
was-
know why Brony didn't play.
He was having a hard time.
Do you think it had to be with, because he didn't play last game because he said he was ill? You think
Who De Bruyne?
no, Roger? He didn't play last week against Luton or whoever they faced because he said I wanted.
Maybe
to.
I don't.
You
I
don't
don't
think
know.
that maybe that had a tie? Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know, but he sucked that game.
Yeah, no, he did. He played
sucked.
bad.
He was giving away a lot of possession. Out of looking like Casemiro out there. And that's no disrespect. I'm just looking at what the game, how they played. I'm not as a person. I'm just saying as they played, he sucked. He sucked for them.
And I thought one of the weaknesses would be Kovacic, but he played pretty all right, to be honest. I thought that was gonna be a weakness because he doesn't really play like that, but he played all right. Yeah, you gotta wait and see what the second leg brings, and that was really surprising because
Wait.
on that yellow card list you had Vinny on it,
Yeah.
and I thought Vinny was gonna get a yellow.
Yeah, you said because he can't hold his mouth.
He can't hold his mouth for nothing, man.
Yeah. But also there are some City fans out there who are like, man, if we had Kyle Walker, Rodrigo's he's not gonna beat him in a foot race.
Yeah. And if we had Courtois, you guys are not gonna make no shots. Like, anyone can say anything at any point. Come on.
I mean, but I thought they had a point, man. Yeah, because Kyle Walker. Imagine trying to beat Kyle Walker in the foot race,
bro. I mean, obviously it's gonna be tougher, but you guys played the cards.
I think it was John Stones who he beat, who Rodrigo had beaten.
No, it was Ake. It was Ake.
Ake didn't play.
No, he did.
Ake did not play.
Akanji. Sorry. Akanji,
oh, Akanji.
Yeah, it wasn't Ake.
It was Akanji.
It was
You're
Akanji.
right.
Yeah,
you're right. It was Akanji.
Got the little braids going right here. Yeah,
you're right. It was Akanji.
It was Akanji. I misspoke. Yeah,
but
I thought Ortega had a pretty decent game. Obviously, those first 2 goals, there's not much you can do because one was a deflection.
Yeah,
and then the other one,
both
was a deflection. Yeah, technically, yeah,
they both were a deflection.
Yeah, but I don't think they considered.
He did, but for the second goal, right? I think we talked about this before. Like, as a goalie, you don't move until the ball has cleared the bodies. He moved before, and then it was apparently the commentator was like, it was going out. It looked like it was going out before it took the deflection.
Yeah, but I'm not a goalkeeper, so I really don't know. But the only thing I would say is you're in the box, so I wouldn't move. Like, that rule for me, what I say is when you say that rule, it would apply outside the box because you have time to react. When you're inside the box, you want to react, you not wait and see because it's so close of a distance. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So maybe that's what it was. But I'm not a goalkeeper, so I don't know.
Yeah, because he literally moved out the way of the shot.
And it went in, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's very tough. But I still don't, I think there's not much you can do there. You know, I see that and it's like, come on.
I still think there was something he could have done.
You think so?
I
give him a little credit.
No, I'm going to give him credit because he had a good game aside from that.
Yeah.
But again, that's just how football is sometimes. Things don't work out. Things work out for the other team. It's just how it is. You live with it, and then they have an opportunity this week where they can rectify that.
Yeah.
Let's start with the next games. Dortmund and Atletico. Dortmund at home.
A lot of people say, when you're facing the yellow wall and the atmosphere is going to be different, and that it's going to be hard to get a win there. But I think Atletico is going to get the job done. Yeah,
you had Atletico for this round. I think you chose Atletico Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
And Simeone, he really shut down Dortmund that first couple minutes, man. It looked really, really bad for Dortmund. Maybe they learn, maybe they don't. Maybe Simeone does some other trickery to get in their heads. But when they were at Atletico, they looked so bad the first half. I can't see them being that bad.
Bad, yeah, exactly.
I cannot see them being that bad at home.
And we all know how good they are defensively. Athletics,
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I think Athletics is gonna fall through. It'll be tough. Don't get me wrong. But
Like they're gonna win or they're gonna
fall through and win. Yeah,
Okay. So okay. So you have Atletico for that game.
for sure.
Oof. I'm going to go with again, Atletico. They were so defensive, so compact. I'm gonna say extra time. Atletico win.
Okay, valid.
Barcelona at home. PSG. This is happening tomorrow, by the way.
Yeah, this one's gonna be a good game. Barca,
Into the mic, please.
Barcelona. I think they'll take it through. Team experience, they'll take it.
If Barcelona make it to the semifinals, I had them going out in the round before this. I think that would be a big surprise, not only to the club, but I think to Xavi as well. That would be a big surprise to the players, I think, as well. But I think Barca, they have to have themselves in this fixture as well. Like I think they think they could win this. As you say, they played as a team, and if they play the same way, I can see them going through.
So you're going with them?
Yeah, I'm going with Barcelona. I didn't have them going this far. I said PSG the first game, but Mbappe didn't show up the first game. So if he shows up at the
he will be a difference. Like if he shows up, I think it'll like flip on its head. But part of me just says I think I'd rather take team than individually.
He was nowhere to be found that game. He was nowhere to be found that
I'll
game.
give collective over individual. That's why I personally
but it's
give Barca.
Mbappe.
Yeah, I know.
It's Mbappe, man.
I know what he
That's
did
like
in France in the World Cup final. I know what you're
like
talking
some
about.
R9 type shit.
I know what you mean.
That's gonna be close, but I'm gonna say PSG. I have to say PSG. You got Mbappe, man. Bayern versus Arsenal. I know how you're gonna swing for this game, but what do you think?
I have to change my assessment. I thought Arsenal was gonna blow the waters. That's what I predicted. I'll be honest, but I think
in this whole tie or just the
whole tie.
Okay,
I thought it would be a blow in the waters, but apparently not. So I'm just gonna say Arsenal wins, but it's gonna be a close one.
Bayern
by like a 1 or 2 goal margin, and I could very well see Bayern. You know what I mean? I could very well see Bayern.
Man.
I could very well see Bayern, but I'm just gonna go Arsenal.
I'm just gonna say this is a different beast than the Premier League. I'll say that. But if Villa can do it, Bayern, they have the capability to do it too.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. They got firepower. Arsenal got firepower. It's literally about who can land their punches. Man City at home versus Real Madrid.
Madrid. I think it's gonna go Madrid.
Extra time or
I want to see extra. Not no.
Because the thing with Real Madrid, right? The thing that I hate about them is they can turn up the pace without being frantic.
Yeah.
I hate that, man. I hate that.
You hate that facing it.
Yeah, I know. I hate that face. I say that as a person who has to play them, in Europe. I hate that.
Yeah.
Because they can bring up the pace to fever pitch without getting frantic on the ball. The first game was so close, and it's obviously going to be close because these teams are very evenly matched. The coaching is very even. The scouting of the players is very even. But I can't pick one in this game. Honestly, it's just if I had to pick one.
Experience in the Champions League 14.
No. If I had to pick one, like you said, no Militao, I have to go City.
Wow.
I have to go City.
I mean,
no Militao, I have to go City.
Yeah.
Because
we did it without Militao when we hold the 3-3.
True. But there is something to be said about when the first leg. Are you gonna keep the same tactics? Because they're gonna scheme against that. Like if you keep the same tactics, like okay, you're gonna and they still got they said
they still got bench. Nacho. Don't get me wrong.
Alvarez, they got off the bench. They have a bunch of people.
We have Diaz off the bench. Brahim Diaz, who's been amazing.
Is Brahim Diaz?
Yes.
Julian Alvarez.
Yes, in my opinion, yes.
Is Brahim Diaz?
Yes.
Julian Alvarez.
Yes.
They got Doku off the bench. They got
Grealish. Who?
Grealish off the bench.
Doku. Who?
I'm just saying people off their bench.
Slap it, bro.
That's all.
Don't say Doku. Come on.
Who else they got on the bench? Their bench is filled with talent.
No,
I'm not saying that Madrid's not, but I'm just saying their bench is just talented all the way around.
Yeah, but we have Modric off the bench.
Modric, you might get a good 20, 25 minutes out of Modric. The man is 40. The man is 40.
I disagree with that.
The man is 50.
And he has the cardio.
The man is 50.
And he has the cardio to still do it.
The man is 50, Felton.
Yeah, no. And we still have Militao too. He'll be off the bench if he comes. We have Joselu. We have the likes of...
Who got some game time in the first game.
Yeah.
I was very surprised about that.
We got Modric, like I said, Joselu, Diaz. We have Nacho. We have Guller. I don't know why you're laughing like that. We have Vasquez too, experience right there.
That's a good shout.
But yeah, no, I think obviously if we go depth, Man City got that. But
all right, so what you arguing for?
But I'm not saying like we're blowing out the waters. Like we still have our own players.
No, I'm just saying bench wise.
They're a little bit better, yeah.
Hey man, and you think they play Ortega or they get Ederson in there? By the way,
if you're smart, you put Ederson.
Yeah, but Ortega
you have to play off the
Ortega
back.
has had a run of games though.
Yeah, I know, but for me, I'm going with possession.
True.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put Ederson. But either or, they're both good options.
Yeah, man. City's bench is crazy.
And I'll never have guessed Ortega was that good.
Really? Bruh.
He doesn't play.
No,
I would never have guessed that he would be this decent.
True, right? I mean, I would say that when you have a club like City and your number one is solidified, you might have some talent in hitting.
Yeah, we'll never know.
You know, when you got Alice, I'm not saying Kelleher is freaking Ortega. I think Ortega is better than Kelleher.
Yeah, 100%.
But when you got the number one on lock, you got some talent. My case in point, Real Madrid and Lunin.
Yeah,
great
exactly,
talent.
yeah.
Great talent hidden behind Courtois. But they again, the scouting is out of this world, and they know what they're doing. So I got City for that game. You got Real Madrid for that game. Is there anything that you think, any notable things you think will happen? Any score lines you think it'll be blowout? Do you think it'll?
No, I think every game will be close. The only team that potentially has a blowout is PSG. Not a blowout, but like a big scoreline is PSG and Barcelona.
How big we talking? Like 5-4?
It could potentially get that far.
5-4?
It all depends on how Mbappe plays or team plays. Because if they play, it would be like a 5-4, 6-5.
Like you said Barca play like a team, but one got Mbappe, man. One of them got Mbappe.
Yeah, no, you're right. If he performs, it could be because it's already 3-2, so I can see another 3-3 or another. You know what I mean? I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
So that game has the potential to be a high scoring game for both legs. But other than that, no. The only thing I want to ask you is that obviously if the winner of Arsenal and Bayern faces the winner of Madrid, do you want to give me predictions who you think is going to carry through the finals?
Well, you think who out of those two ties?
So obviously you have Bayern going through, right?
And
you have Man City going through.
Bayern going through, yeah.
Man City going through.
Man City versus Bayern. Who do I got? You're asking?
Yeah.
City.
Yeah. Blowout.
I mean, that remains to be seen.
Okay.
It remains
and then
like this is all speculation.
You said you think Athletic takes it through, and then you said PSG takes it through.
They're more solid defensively. Do I think that Atletico could like frustrate PSG?
Or do you think? Yeah.
Yes.
You think so?
Atletico could, defensively, the way they get compact, I think Atletico Madrid could.
Yeah, but this is going to be a good battle in my opinion because it would be
frustrate. I didn't say they'd win, but I said frustrate. Yeah.
No, I think it would be a good battle because offensively amazing PSG, defensively amazing for Atletico, but I think the creativity
Atletico's the opposite.
Yeah, creativity up front, I think they're a little more superior than Atletico's defense in my opinion. So I think PSG would take that.
Nah, I think PSG are more like.
But I have Barca going through.
I think PSG are like less creative in terms of the way they attack.
You think so? Yeah. Dembele alone?
Yeah, I mean no, but what does the play normally break down into? It's like
Dembele,
breaks
through,
play the ball behind, let Mbappe run,
and Dembele too.
Let Dembele run. All right, you got two runners.
And
you played them the same, and Koulibaly.
Yeah.
And Kolo Muani.
Yeah,
That-
you don't think he got it? I didn't say he's Giroud status, but yeah, he's there. He's up there. He's good. He's clinical.
Yeah, man. I just think Atletico are there.
You think they're gonna
They
go
can
through?
frustrate in a team that doesn't have a lot of patience to give is PSG. I'm just saying.
So who do you think is gonna win that? I know you
What?
said frustrate, but who do you think will take that?
Oh, that and that perspective
Yeah.
matchup. Atletico, man.
And then the finals
Final
would
would
be
be
Man City. That's crazy. If Atletico makes it to the final, that's crazy. I'm gonna say that here for us.
Really?
That's wild.
Nah, but I'm just.
I thought those days of Simeone is behind him.
You thought, bro?
Yeah, bro.
He's always been in the mix, though.
Not always. Ronaldo's
Bruh.
been always kicking yeah, Real Madrid, Juventus, and now Man City's about to do that. Be wild.
Hey, Ronaldo's not here. He's
not here.
He's
Yeah,
in the
you're right.
Middle East.
Yeah,
He's in the, getting a nice tan.
getting a nice tan. Yep.
Yeah, but
Winning the
that would be.
Champions League in
I did not even expect. But I didn't expect Atletico to be. Sorry, I know Atletico is like a defensive team, but I didn't know that they could just be like Burnley defensive. Like, oh, we not moving.
Yeah.
We not
Yeah.
moving. You're gonna have to go around like bruh. Like, cause literally when they sat behind Dortmund in that second half, they literally just walled up and they sat like 5 yards away from each other. And what's his name? Morata. Well, I think they took him out, but the guy they brought in to replace him, and Griezmann, they would come back as well. It's
Well,
like,
yeah.
it's like what do you?
What are you gonna do?
It's like
Yeah.
that's not football at that point, man.
You might as well all just go in front of the net.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that's not football. I mean, it is, but you know, it's just hilarious to look at. Like that, the way he plays is just like it's very like Dyche-esque. It's like we playing defense and y'all can worry about the offense.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just make sure you do what I want you to do.
Yeah. This is gonna be a game. But yeah.
Yeah. And if they get to the City versus Atletico, who you got?
Nah, City. Come on. Stop it. City.
One game.
If that's the final,
game,
yes.
one game.
Yes.
One game.
Yes.
You don't think that Atletico could? I know you don't want
No,
them
I don't
to.
see it.
I
No,
know
it's
you-
not that I don't want them to. No, because I would rather see Atletico go than Man City, 100%. Because there's a degree of arrogance to Man City that I don't like.
Are we haters?
No, there's a degree because I remember when they won Champions League and they said Madrid were coming for you, and I took that as a disrespect, a spit in the face, 100%.
Yeah, I almost spit out my drink.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's how. What you think I felt? I was like, what? Like that was literally a spit and a slap in the face. Like we have 14.
No, I don't see that arrogance. That's respect. They realize like you guys are at the top.
We're coming, and
Yeah.
we have 14, and you just won your first one in your history.
Yeah, man. They're saying like, hey, we recognize you guys are at the top. You guys got competition now.
Show me respect.
That is, I mean, in my head, that's respect.
Nah, I mean, to me, it was disrespect. But
Nah, see if they was like, haha, Man United were coming, like that was like, you know, because obviously
don't mention my name, especially when you beat us in the summer. Don't
keep
mention
my
my name.
wife's name out.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't keep my name out your mouth. You won. Congratulations, but put some respect.
Hey man, you guys have an opportunity to make him shut up.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
100%.
Hey man, who do you think will have a good game that when you guys
If
play?
whoever wins, obviously, but Madrid. of
No,
course.
no. I'm saying who on Madrid's gonna have a good game? You
Like
think?
player wise,
Yeah,
Vinny and I want to say, will Cruz have a good game?
he was quiet against City,
But
the
he
first
came
game.
as a sub. I'm gonna say
They
Diaz.
come as a sub.
He did because he came in for Cruz. Cruz had a quiet game.
I said Cruz.
no. I thought you said Marcus.
I said Cruz had a quiet game.
Oh, I thought you said Marcus. Sorry, I misheard. But yeah, Cruz did have a quiet game and Marcus came on. I would say Diaz. I think he's gonna come off the sub and do good.
Yeah.
But basically, the two Brazilians and Diaz. That's why. I
If
picked-
City play that high line, they're gonna get cooked all night.
If City, who's gonna get cut? Man, you're not. I mean,
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
No,
you're
I'm
saying
saying if City play a high line, City are going to get cooked
okay, yeah.
the whole game because that front line is just
That counter, yeah.
pace, man. And Bellingham had his quiet game,
Yeah.
and it was 3-3.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if was Walker injured?
Yeah,
Is he out for the next game too?
I don't know.
If he is, that's gonna be a blow.
I don't know. I
It's
don't
gonna be a
know.
blow.
Hey man, but hey, you discounted Walker though. He was like,
No,
it doesn't matter if he was gonna be
I didn't discount him. I just said
into the
mass
mic,
posi-
please. I want
I
the
did not-
disrespect in the
I
mic.
did not discount him. He's top 5 right backs, 100%. I'll even say top 3, top 2. Damn it, I respect the man, but
Just
I
keep
don't.
moving him up. Just
No, yeah, exactly right.
isn't he like 34?
Yeah, around there. Yeah, I think
That's
so.
crazy.
It is. Yeah,
That's
And,
crazy. Great football is crazy, man.
bro. You have Zlatan retiring at 42. Ronaldo still kicking it at 37, playing for Portugal, being a starter. We have Messi still doing it in Argentina. Is that really crazy at this point?
Yeah,
I think the retirement age is moving up.
obviously that's what's crazy. Back in the day,
Just like in America, I'm working. I think that retirement age is moving up. Just in soccer, it's moving up.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's moving up, yo.
Retirement age is definitely moving up.
Everything's moving up, man.
Yeah, man, and that takes care of the podcast. There's nothing else that we
Nah.
would want to touch on.
No,
Do you want to release this as like a separate episode or just have this tacked on the end?
it's all up to you, buddy. You're the one editing it. Well, you're gonna tell that guy to edit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like the video, like it. If you want more content, subscribe. There will be more content. If you support Liverpool, leave a like. My prayers are with you. If you support Arsenal, leave a like. My prayers are with you. If you support City,
Just.
we'll see you next week.